Welcome back to my channel, She Fires, where I focus mostly on self-defense content. Wanted to give you a quick update from my last video, which I will link in the video description below. I got the job. Can't get all because, well, I completed my interview and they extended a conditional offer. So yeah, I got the job. What I have to do now is do a background check and then complete all of my orientation paperwork. So that is currently what's happening now. But I'm setting up this video. This is what I captured, some moments that I captured from my orientation. What I plan to do with this is use my security D license, which is the unarmed security. I'm working on my G, not armed security. I'm working on it. I'm gonna get there, baby steps. But it was a long day. It was 4 hours, and it was a full 4 hours. What they did was talk to everyone, all the guest members, all the courtesy team, people who are non-security, and those who were assigned as or identified as a security professional with their license. So we had to show them our security license. Even during the interview, I had to show my security license. And then when I went, I had to also just verify and validate my details. So I'd say from 5:30, it was 5:30 to 9:30. So from 5:30 to 9, it was like general discussions on this is what we expect, this is how it's going to be, lay of the land, like talking about all things. But then at the end, probably like 20-30 minutes at the end of the orientation, they pulled all the folks that were designated as security and had a separate conversation, a little bit more in depth with what they're looking for, what they need, and it was, yeah, I would say, I think I mentioned it in the video, but we had some women represented there. Someone's got to pat down the ladies. And I feel I love to people watch, okay? So I already have that mindset anyway on watching people and mannerisms. So I'm hoping just by adding this experience, I'll learn more from a professional standpoint, not just as a hobby, what to look out for. So I'm excited for this new opportunity. This is just a part-time gig. And so we'll see how things evolve. But I left there and it was late. I plan to hang around a little bit afterwards just to ask some probing questions to the host of the organizer of the orientation, but it was getting late and most of the people, like I said, they peeled away. Like a third of the people remained. But then after that session, after the security discussion, people started to leave right away, and I didn't want to be the last one in the parking lot. So I just said I'll either send an email, or I'm sure it's in the handbook that I received, any kind of lingering questions I might have. So I said I'm not gonna risk it and leave with everyone else. Okay, safety first. But it's a nice stadium. I was kind of behind the scenes of where the club folks hang out when there's a game or if there's a special event. They take care of the upper echelon. Check out this video. I just wanted to kind of set this video up for you. This is the day of my orientation. I couldn't show you everything, as you might understand. I can't show you everything, but I did try to capture some things while I was there and how I was feeling in the moment. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and please do hit the like button and subscribe. Appreciate you. All right, I made it back. I am back at the stadium. All right, we're in a little mini break right now. We're meeting all the way back here. This is where I am. It's kind of cool being behind the scenes of everything. Very cool, very cool. Let me show you. I'll show you outside from where we're seated, the stadium. I can't go too far, but I'll show you the stadium from the window up top where we are right now. right, I'm all done. It is 9:30. 9:30 exactly. Whew. I'll, once again, the car is secure. I will give you an update on how that went, but very excited. Right, the session is over. It was 4 hours. I was very surprised at the mixed crowd of men and women, and diverse too. I'd say maybe like 30-70, something like that, men to women. Sorry, women to men, 30% women. And then, you know, went over all the do's and don'ts, what to look out for, using, you know, the wands and going through the security. It's been a long day. Security. Yes, I know my washer fluid's low. Scanners. Yes. Yeah. And then how you handle pat downs, people who might be might have mobility devices, anyone who may have metal in their body, how to handle those types of things that will certainly set off the metal detectors. See, it's been a long day. But it was very good. I felt excited. So now I have to go home and complete some paperwork, which I'm going to do tonight just to get it over with so I can get into the system and go through a background check. They said some people come back, or their checks come back within 30 minutes. Some take a couple days. Hopefully I'll have the same luck that I have when I get my firearm, because those come back really fast. I have no issues with that most times. So I didn't eat. I had pretzels and they gave us goldfish. I'm not a goldfish fan, but they gave us goldfish and water. And I had I had my own snacks, the pretzels, and I had a protein bar, but that's not enough. Anyway, I'm gonna head home. I am in a secure location still on the premises, but I'm gonna get the heck out of here. And there are people still in there trying to figure out their paperwork. Some didn't get the orientation email that they need, whatever, general questions that they had. Some who wanted to get information on getting their security D license, which is something that they're offering through their management program, the training for it. So that's pretty cool. Yes. Anyway, I'm very excited. I just wanted to share that with you. Come back and kind of give you an update. I'm gonna fill all of that out. Once I'm in the system, I'll be able to see what events I am eligible to choose from. There is actually a device, there's actually an app that you can download, and it'll show you all the events that are coming, and they'll send you an email and a text notification when they need people to work that particular event. So you have to make sure your notifications are on, and then you hit yes, I'm available. And then once you do that, they'll say, okay, we'd love to have you work this schedule. So then you have to confirm that particular schedule. And if they have enough people, then you won't get that email or that text message. Because some events that they have, especially being security, some are a little bit more intimate. So it might be a smaller event that they're holding. And so you have to be really Johnny on the spot to look out for those notifications. So you're first. If they're only looking for 10 people and there's 100 people in the queue, you got to be the first of the 10 to respond to those notifications. So yeah, I think if I know there's an event coming up that I want to participate in, I'm going to be really on it. Other ones, maybe not so much. But it'll be cool. We'll see what they have me doing. And me
having my security license does open me up to other events, not just the intimate ones, but even the larger ones, because I need more security staff, you know, guest services, courtesy team, those types of things. Yes, I need those individuals, but they really need people who have the security background as well for those critical events, sports and entertainment. So I'm happy to be a part of that pool. But for now, appreciate you watching. If you've not yet hit the like button, please do. If you're not subscribed yet, please do. And I will see you in the next video. Stay safe.